road.
Yep.
Oh!
And he gets a little Lazarus action.
Good shot.
He walked away! Oh my God!
Oh no! The ball was on the flipper.
Oh my goodness!
The ball
stood
stood there for half a second. And then let's transfer it into another double Elway,
Can someone
into
please?
a double catapult super. What are we
someone
witnessing
please,
here?
Clip all of this.
One shot hit. Boom, Ray got it.
Clark.
Is it Clark?
Clark got it first.
What? What just happened?
So hello everyone.
Wow, so that was a high-stakes game
Yes.
of Game of Thrones because Carrie goes home with a brand new pinball machine of estimated value, probably around $5,000.
Yeah.
Great prize. Appreciate the contribution there and sponsorship from Stern Pinball for the Women's World Championship. There are some great games that she has to choose from right now. I wonder if she can pick a Black Knight.
Oh, I wonder if she can.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Maybe. I mean, she probably can.
It's a choice of any game that's still in production, so she could wait and be right in it.
Has it been released yet?
Yeah.
It's been released and it's going to. I think it's going to start shipping. Trent was telling me it's going to ship around later in April, so just a few weeks away now.
Yep.
So
I bet she could hold on to that key and get that. We got Drew Sedolia playing Paragon.
Yeah, so big congrats to Carrie, our new Women's World Champion, and everybody that played today.
So this is the semifinals of the North American Championship with Drew Sedolia from, I believe, North Carolina.
North Carolina, yeah.
And he is playing against Nick Mueller from Florida. And it looks like Nick has had a heck of a ball one because I see 247,000 from one ball, which is fantastic. And that also means he probably has some super bonus to go along with that. Drew has 5x. Get out of there. Nice.
Nice.
Get that 5x.
Survives the Beast Layer.
Oh,
and out the right.
It doesn't survive
Paragon does that all the
around.
time, right? Like the Beast Layer survival just goes to.
Yep.
And I've never met Nick, but he's been playing incredible today.
He is. It's another kind of, unknown, at least until today, Florida player. I remember when that happened about, 3 years ago? When
Eric
Eric
Stone.
Stones shocked the world.
Back-to-back wins
I
Pin Masters.
think that was 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I've asked people about this. I think Josh confirmed it. Stone might have been the fastest riser to the top 5 of anybody. He did it in 12 months.
And deservedly so.
Yeah, of course.
So
All right.
Let's see if Nick's going to go. Yep, he's going. He's attacking those inline drops, going for bonus multiplier. He has a 30,000
Carryover.
super bonus carryover. He's almost up to 40,000 now because he had 30,000 for in the bank.
And the math on that just it makes it hard to come back when you have that carryover and the other person doesn't get it done here. On ball 2, if Drew doesn't catch up, it's going to be hard.
Having a strong ball on Paragon on the first ball is such an advantage.
Yeah, these early Bally's with those bonus carryovers like this one and Harlem and a few others that it plays a big part of the game. There's also, depending on how the tournament director chooses to set it, you can also set it to not have the super bonus carry. But in this case, this is set up to carry the super bonus. So Nick will have that 30,000 again waiting for him on ball 3.
Yep.
They're playing players 1 and players 3 and just plunging players 2 and 4 to prevent tilt-throughs.
All right, so Drew's is doing his plunge. Let's see, he's going for he takes the Golden Cliffs, but he's at low value still for that. They did change the Paragon saucer to fixed value, so you get a letter no matter what. I think that was a good call.
Right, and you could actually get that Paragon spelt in a reasonable time.
Correct. And so now he's got it trapped. Let's see if he lets it go to the lower flipper to attack the inlines. He does, but he was a little bit early.
But good save. Recovers. And it looks like Will McKinney and Zach
What a
Sharp are in
nice
Game
tap
7 over
pass
on Black
that
Rose.
Lovely tap pass. I would have liked to have seen a dead bounce there, but he survives it. And let's see if he can do that nice. I was tapping a little too hard. Mine was going all the way to the upper flipper and making it more difficult. He had a really buttery, sweet tap pass. That one
bounced
wasn't
it
so
a little
much.
bit.
Almost
so
cost
buttery,
him.
that
It's so important to have it down on this game, and there it is.
Nice. A little bit late on his inline drop shot. And doesn't cost him. Gets another shot at it. There it is.
Nails it. He's got 2x now.
Starting to feel the flow. Which flow I say in air quotes because there really isn't flow in this game. It's more of just, getting your shots down. He is still alive. Going to collect some golden cliffs. Nope.
And it looks like the cliff value is up pretty high there.
Oh.
Another good save.
That spinner on most Paragons, when it comes down through the spinner, is usually straight down the middle.
Yeah.
But not on this one.
Okay, gets another with the top flipper. Now he's at 3x.
Oh,
Nice.
Good
that's a
bounce.
good choice right there.
Oh, don't flip at that.
All right.
Nice dead bounce. That's good patience.
Now he really wants in that saucer.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm assuming the extra ball is set to 25,000.
It is.
Okay. And
That'll
there's the
get
5x.
There it is.
All right. So,
So he still, is he only have 7,000 bonus? No way. The 10 light must be out. There's no way he only has 7,000 after making it all the way through the drops. Yeah, okay, the 10 light's out.
Yep. Okay, so he's
Yeah.
getting. Oh, and immediately drains him. But almost 100,000 in bonus there.
Correct, and he got a 20 carryover, so this at least, it kind of keeps him within striking distance.
Yep.
But Nick can all
Great-
but put it away
great
if
play here.
he's able to get another 5x going here. It wouldn't be impossible to catch up if he gets the 5x, but it'll be a lot of work for Drew.
All right, his Paragon saucer is lit for massive points right now.
I think it's 50,000, right?
Yep.
Yeah, the only time I got to play Paragon with that setting was at
goes to the
IFPA in
wrong
Denmark.
side and doesn't even hold.
And use that upper flipper to shoot. Great save there. Recovers with the dead bounce.
Yeah, this is a good choice because if he can get 2 more inline drops, he
There's a
will
good tap.
get 30,000 for his troubles.
All right, and he's making his
All
way to
right.
right where he needs to be here. Another
Nice.
tap, a little bit strong, but it recovers.
A little early on the inline. That is savable. Man, it looked like the ball almost wanted to like squeeze between those 2 flippers.
Great,
There we go.
great pinball with decisions there.
He's now at 2x.
Nails the spinner. And he's getting close to the 40 mark. All right, that's it. He's at 40x bonus, 3x, and he's going to be getting close to that area where it's almost mathematically difficult without some Paragon special plus get into 40 for Drew to catch up.
I saw it was just someone who just left,
Nails it.
Daniel from Portland, who I was playing in the elite round of 16, and he put up around, I think, 700,000 in one ball. So it is doable.
Oh, and then
There
pops
it
into the
is.
Paragon. He's just got booms from everywhere here.
Massive points. Sweet power in lane. Take that. Now he's got 25,000 at the extra ball if he can get it to that top saucer. Or I shouldn't say the top saucer, the left saucer.
I love this tournament for really giving a platform for players
Nice.
that, I've never even seen this guy compete, and he's crushing it.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
really.
He's absolutely playing marvelous.
Florida does seem to be breeding some pretty good players. Huh?
Yeah. Well, that's true. Eric Stone was from Florida the
Yeah.
year that he made that run, too.
All right. So he has complete max bonus. So now,
Yep, and there's the...
yeah, I would actually, if he can find that shot from the left flipper and shoot it up through this kind of orbity type shot to get into here or here, is actually probably a better strategy at this point because there's nothing else he can get on bonus.
Well, so feed that extra ball shot. And
Yeah, because it is lit, but it's he has to chop all that wood.
Okay.
Never mind. He does a special lit at that top
Phenomenal
saucer, which would be
game.
50,000, but that was an excellent game. So essentially, Drew has to get max bonus, max multiplied bonus, and then he also has to chop wood at some Paragon specials
Yep.
and also the the Valley of Demons special.
Right. So 245 is the max bonus, which would put him close to 500. So 200,000 points he can make up, but it's going to be a lot of golden cliffs. A lot of he's got to get a special, maybe an extra ball.
Yeah, his golden cliffs value is only at 6. He does have a Paragon special waiting for him. That's good. He has 20,000 in super bonus carried.
And I'm not sure what's going on in the Zach Will game over there, but it is Game 7 on Black Rose. Probably the game I know the least in this room, but I know it was used in Nationals last year. How did you find the games to play today, Sunshine? Most of them are set pretty tough, huh?
You know what? I feel like they're playing a little bit easier than they did last year.
There's a special.
Yeah, last year was more brutal.
Well, that's good to
Oh,
hear.
yeah.
Especially for golf tomorrow. If the games are set really hard when you're trying to get 1s and 2s, it can be devastating.
And
Great save.
actually, I found this Paragon to be pretty friendly for a Paragon.
Agreed. Yeah, last year you had an Aerosmith that
Nice
was
tap.
eating people's lunch.
There's the 2.
The only thing I don't like what they did is I don't like what they did to Sorcerer. I think taking away the multi-ball in Sorcerer is a perversion.
You know, you could put the lightning flippers to make the tilt really tight, but
Yeah.
leave the game how it is. Maybe put those fat yellow rubbers around the...
Oh, they have the fat yellow rubbers around that ramp. Those are already there. But yeah, lightning flippers is a good way to go. All right, so Drew is he's not made a whole lot of progress in his inline drops.
All
Kind
right.
of struggling to find those shots again, but he's still keeping the ball in play.
Good tip there.
There we
There's the
go. There's
2X.
another one. Oh, he flipped away it. There's
3.
another one. Nice. Still
Oh
alive.
my goodness, he has such a big mountain to climb here.
But he's picking up
Another
speed.
He's doing well.
Oh.
And there's game 5 to Nick from Florida. And a important momentum shift going into game 6
Yeah, so
because
Nick's,
he now has a game
Nick's
to
ranking
lose.
is going to be climbing. It looks like right now he's around the 300s. He's certainly going to be climbing a lot after this event. With a load of whoppers, he'll be winning here and finishing at least in the top 4, maybe even in the top 2 if he can continue his success here. Really strong performance there from Nick on Paragon, as well as many other games this whole day.
Yep, you don't get to this point unless you earn it. Must have come up with a lot of big wins throughout the day.
It is rare when you lose with over 400 on Paragon. I lost a game of Paragon today with over 500. My opponent rolled it.
Oh,
Sweet.
wow.
Hey, if you're going to lose, let
Yeah.
it be in style.
Three ball game, no extra balls, and he rolled Paragon.
All right.
Great
this is-
performance. All right, so what do they choose next? They're going to Abracadabra.
Yep.
So here we go. So this is another one that is rollable.
Yep.
If you can get the bonus value, which really the bonus value means that your lit drop targets and your outlanes are going to score anywhere between 1,000 progressing up to 5,000. And it's a 5-ball, 1-player game. So here we go. And I'm assuming that Drew chose this, given that he lost. And wow, Black Rose is telling Will McKinney that he is done with his ball.
And I can't see the scores from here, but looks like it's going to be ball 3 of a deciding game 7 for Zach and Will over there on Black Rose. So this game I don't have that much experience on, but if you drop the targets on either side, it lights the center for that extra bonus, and then it resets the targets, correct?
Yes.
Hey, Will. Hey, Will.
And those rollovers at the top, the 1, 2, 3, and 4, they're also represented on the bottom. That raises the bonus value of the drop targets. Right now, those drop targets are worth 1,000, but
Yep.
if you do 1, 2, 3, 4, they're worth 2,000. If you do that again, they're worth 3,000.
I don't quite know if this is practice or not. But
So
it's hard
I'm
to
assuming
gauge.
it's practice. So
Yeah.
I'll give you an update on the non-practice game in Black Rose, which is Game 7. Zach has 97 million, and Will has 5 million.
Okay.
So Will.
And that's Game 7.
That is Game
Yep.
7, ball 3 right now. Zach is player 1. So it's going to take a monumental effort from Will to try to come back. Zach, it looks like he's starting another multi-ball and getting some more sync ship letters.
So he's at 100 and counting.
Correct.
Yep. And Zach was in the finals of this tournament 2 years ago against Eric Stone.
Yes,
No
correct.
stranger to
Yes,
nationals.
I think he was the only one to take a game from Eric.
That's
Stone.
right. Yeah, Eric did
Yep.
not lose in a single
Yeah, that's
game
true.
until the finals. And I think it was after
Crazy.
Eric was already up 3-0.
And
And, Zach finally won a game and went 3-1, and then Eric put it away.
yeah.
And, everybody had to win a really hard tournament to even get this far in their state championship, but it's almost undeniable that Zach had to win the hardest playing out of Chicago, beat Keith in the finals.
Tough field there.
Yep, he had to take down his brother Josh, and then he had to beat Keith in the finals. I don't remember who all else he beat on the way there. Obviously, you have Wardrick was there. It was at his house.
Would have been
Was
Josh Henderson.
No, he wasn't playing this year.
He didn't play this year?
Was Timmy playing?
Yep.
So you had Tim Balls playing. Very tough field there in Illinois. So
All right, so
All
we're
right.
actually getting started here on Abracadabra,
Yeah, this is the real thing.
and Drew needs to win this game to force Game 7.
So the basic rules of this game are you want to clear drops.
Nice save. Beautiful. This game needs wow in it after last
Oh
weekend
my
with
gosh,
Team
yes.
1.
I do like the Team 1 wows better than Abracadabra, but this has a very similar rule set in that you have these lit drop targets, so the drop targets have a light
Yep.
behind them, and whichever ones are lit will score the bonus value that is lit here or progressing all the way up to 5,000 there. And you progress that bonus value by clearing both banks and then hitting the stand-up target of death in the middle, or you can finish lanes 1, 2, 3, and 4, or also the linked lanes down here of 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that will also advance your bonus value.
So, obviously the playfield made me think of Team 1, but is the center shot worth as much?
No, but the center shot is worth really as far as advancing your bonus value and resetting your drops. It does not score that sweet 5 knocks or 10 knocks that you can get on Team 1.
All right, there's the 3. His in lane's complete now.
And you can see that the bonus value went up to 2,000.
But this is unfortunately he's did not have the 2 very good first balls. This is ball 3. He's only sitting at 7,000, so he wants to really start to cash in some points.
Oh,
Now
tough
he's only
train.
got 2 balls to play at 7,000. Drew really needs to start laying on some points here. He's at the 2,000 bonus value level, so he can start sniping those drops at 2,000 value.
Yep.
He's having a rough game.
All right,
though.
got some points out of that. Survived it.
The other
Quick at the trap, but
The other hidden value of this game is if you can get the pops lit, which they alternate on and off with the upper slings, and if you can get them lit for 1,000 and get the ball kind of stuck behind a pop bumper for a little bit, you can
Yep.
get a few thousand that way.
Yep.
So
Not something you can really control,
he
but
has
once
the
it's
middle
there.
drop lit. And nice, he sniped a middle drop there for 2,000 points. That was a good shot.
All right, good trap. Picks off another one.
Okay, it wasn't the lit one though, so only got 500. Okay, so if he does not want the 3, anything but the 3. Oh well.
Commentator curse.
Nice save there. He's in a good defensive position. When that ball is in the pop bumper, you hold up your flipper nearest to the pop as a
Nailed
defense mechanism. Nice, get the
Yep.
4. And
And
that's
immediately
the,
reset it.
yeah, that stand up is just death. Deadly. And so he's got almost 24,000. This is his final ball. And so he has a full set of drop target banks, which are worth 3,000 if he hits the lit one. So ideally right now he wants to plunge the 1 or the 2. And then when it comes down to a flipper, he wants to start picking off the lit drop.
All right, there's the 1.
Oh, nice.
Good move there.
Uh-oh.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought he
couldn't
could've
quite
saved
get it.
that. I think he realized he could have saved that too. He's got a smirk on his face. So 25,560.
Right, and while this game says bonus on it, it's not a traditional bonus. It's just the bonus value of the lit target.
Correct, and you only get it if you go down the out lane, similar to high hand.
So even though tilt ends, oh, you only get it if it goes out the out lane.
Correct.
Okay. So even though tilt ends game, if the ball's going down the center on ball 5, you might as well do whatever you can.
Yeah,
Try to make a move.
Correct. Yeah, you might as well.
Have nothing to lose.
You might as well go ahead and
But it has to
nudge
be
all
a
you
heck
want.
of a move because there's quite a gap between those flippers.
Yep. All right. Well, he knows what he needs to do here. 25,600 will advance Nick to the finals. And it looks like the game over there is over. I'm assuming Zach Sharp has advanced based off the score update that we got from Colin, meaning the winner will move on to play the highest seed in this tournament, Zach Sharp.
So he's already got 4,000 going on ball 1 here. He tried to pick off a lit drop. This first level of bonus, really, you don't need to really focus too much on hitting a lit drop because there's not much differential. That is this is leaning to the right, and that that was practice. He didn't care.
Yep.
The 1 lane, if you're playing in Pin Masters tomorrow, you need to shimmy if it's coming down the 1 lane because it has a tendency, because it's lean, and it
goes straight down the center. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Good to know.
Good tip. Thank you.
All right. So he's going to actually start his real game here.
So Nick he even can afford to lose this and still play a game 7. If he wins this outright, then he will advance to the championship match against Zach Sharp, former #1 player in the world, former winner of Pinburg.
Highest ranked Sharp.
Highest ranked Sharp. Nice. All right, here we go.
All right. Now, we've seen scores up near the 100 mark throughout the day, but you can never take it for granted. 26,000 is not a gimme, and especially with the house ball propensities on these older games.
All right, you got the 2, which is good. You want to
Nice
get those
catch.
2 and the 3. Start making progress on those drops. The other thing I like to do is I like to go for the 1 and the 4 lane if they're lit, which both of them still are. Oh, and you got the 3.
Right.
Nice. Now I would shoot for the 1 and the 4 lane. Thank you for the bits, Pinball Nerds Podcast.
All right. Up over 7
That's
now.
dead. Yep. So 7,000, almost 8,000.
Okay, 3
1
balls
ball
left.
is good. He needs to make some progress here. Good. He got the 1.
up the
Oh,
1.
look out, look out, look out.
Good save.
Oh, wow. That was close.
Opts not to trap there, but just barely misses the targets on the right. Nice little
Good
drop
cradle.
catch. Nails it. That 10 now.
He can may be able to backhand that 4. Yes,
That's it.
nice. That was it. That's dead. Nope, it went to the right. Good.
Dead bounce.
He's going to the backhand the 4 again, so his bonus value is up to 2,000. At this point in time, if you get the ball in the flipper, if you have an up drop,
Really great
actually-
save
oh,
there.
that was
Save.
lovely. That's dead.
Oh, doesn't pick up the bonus value there. He's at 14. 2 balls left. Needs about 12,000. There's the 4. Oh,
Nice. Yep, had to flip away that one. All right, he does not have a lit one to shoot at. Okay, he only needs a 2 to advance to his 3,000 bonus level. Good idea. Trying to get it up through the 1 to see if it would come back down the 2.
and at this point, the pops are his friend because he's getting most of his points out of those random lit pop bumpers on the misses.
This is
Oh, that was an interesting
makeable
pass.
territory right now.
Nails it. One
Oh.
target left on each side.
Nudge it down the outlane, and he
And
wins.
he's not there yet, but...
Oh,
Oh,
that
and he actually
outlane
would have
would've given it to
preferred.
him.
He would have
Yes, it
preferred to
would've given it-
drain.
Oh, he got it.
Oh, and that's it. And
Congratulations, Nick
Yeah.
Mueller.
Unbelievable
Sweet.
play.
Advancing to the championship match.
All right, this
of
is
the
it,
North
ladies and
American
gentlemen.
Championship Series.
All of you watching at home at Twitch, thanks for tuning in. We're going to the finals now of the North American Championships. Zach Sharp against Nick Mueller. High stakes. The winner gets a brand new in-box Stern pinball machine and a trophy that is not even easy to lift. They even made a brand new plaque to go along with it.
And for those of you that haven't gotten enough pinball yet, we're going to be streaming more pinball starting tomorrow. The Pin Masters. I don't know if he's going to stream all qualifying both tee times.
I don't see why we just didn't make this a 24-hour,
Oh my gosh.
Come on.
No.
Let's just go nationals.
Have you guys
24-hour battle.
Have you guys played in that? I have not played.
I've done it 3 years in a row now.
Wow.
It is a marathon.
I mean, after like hour 13 or 14, do you start like seeing double?
Yeah, your body starts breaking down. You're actually fighting standing up just as much as you are thinking about getting a good score. There's all kinds of mental challenges and hurdles.
I think it's
but it's really
fun.
Though. It's fun. It's great.
Fun. The people are nice, and you get a little loopy. But then you
Eric Stone once left after one game. It was the 24-minute battle for Stone.
All right, we're all good here.
But Eric knows I love him. Remember, chicken, not beef. All right, this is their practice. Zach has been able to drive the bus, so to say, and have the first choice of games throughout the day. He's been going to X-Men, a game that I really love.
Is that the game he's been going to consistently?
I believe
for the
so.
First pick?
Yep. So X-Men has a lot going on. We'll use this practice time to talk about that for those of you just tuning in or that might not know X-Men. Wolverine on your left side there is a multi-ball, Weapon X multi-ball. Tend to want to save that for a mode running. The light lock targets up the middle on each side of Magneto. Light those 3 locks that you see there, flashing green. You could use the side flipper or the center flipper to lock those 2 on the left, and the modes are lit by in lanes. So the right ramp is your friend, the side ramp is your friend. You're going to try to get in lanes to get the modes lit on the left side, and that scoop there. Plenty of different options on the table there worth points, and there are also targets on the left and right side of the playfield here and here for Brotherhood and Hellfire Club, also lit at the scoop as a mode. There's a lot going on in X-Men, and there's no one way to play it.
And the other thing we found out about this game is they have the settings turned on for hero stacking.
Oh, cool.
So you can have multiple heroes running at the same time.
All right.
So Pinball Nerds Podcast, the reason why 3 players were started up was just so that there was plenty of balls there for practice. And I appreciate it so that way we also knew that it was practice and not the real thing. This is the real thing.
Yeah, he's
Game
going
1.
after Brotherhood, I think, right away.
No, that's not a bad strategy. Oh, and a quick outlane. Made some progress on Brotherhood, though.
Yeah.
Very little.
That was very deliberate.
All right, let's get pumped here. This is the finals. We need booms. I think Nick and Zach have plenty of them to spare. Wow. Stern needs to write wow on the next pinball machine they make. Black Knight wow.
Excellent skill shot there. Oh, no, he did not, because he hit the switch in the right orbit, so he did not get the skill shot credit for that.
But get some in lanes there.
In lane, he's
right.
dialed in on that Iceman ramp, and
That's
he gets a bounce in for the Cyclops, and then hits the Rogue shot. Very good shot-making skill being displayed here by Nick.
The Cyclops ramp is really important in this game. It's a reliable and safe way to get your in lanes. Got the trap. What mode do you like to play, Sunshine, when you have that choice?
Are we talking villains or are we
Yes,
talking
villain modes.
heroes? I feel like if I'm really close to starting my Wolverine multi-ball, I actually like to bring Sabretooth into that.
Okay.
Sabretooth, okay.
Yeah.
And what's lit? I mean, those Sentinels lights everything. What does Sabretooth light?
Well, it certainly it lights Wolverine.
Okay.
Right.
I know that's
Most
one
of
of
the
the
modes
shots. I can't quite recall what other shots it lights, but it seems to pair pretty well.
Okay.
Oh, and another quick right out lane.
Wow,
Now,
that's
here's
fast.
now if he didn't do anything there, that ball actually came up and he could have actually probably flipped at that. I think you could actually take advantage of that as long as you don't induce the death save movement.
Did it almost get up?
Yeah.
No, if it pops up on its own, it's not a death save. It's just a bizarre Lazarus.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so he has Storm going. Iceman now will have just started because that was a second, and he's now completed Storm already.
Okay, so this is what you were saying before. Usually you can't get Wolverine during a X-Men, but it
That's
just
correct.
started. So this
Yep.
is a ROM change or a code change?
No, it's just an adjustment change.
Okay,
so
I like that a lot, actually.
It's called hero stacking, and so hero stacking is on. And so he has started his Wolverine multi-ball,
But the ball save is short.
The ball save is short, so his Wolverine is gone.
Okay.
Villain
He is
lit on the
making
scoop.
he's villain lit, and he's making progress as well on his Hellfire and Brotherhood. Nope, he missed that one.
Okay, but at almost 7 million to Zach's 700.
Yeah, he's got some points at least on the table.
Yeah, this is quite shocking for Zach to entering ball 3 with less than 1 million points. Zach is no stranger to this game. He can drop 80 million on it at any given time. So let's see if he can make some shots here.
Picks up that side ramp there, skill shot for 250. And, you know,
Look out.
Wolverine on its own isn't very valuable, but he might just decide to force the multi-ball to chop some wood and try to take a lead. Oh, he's going to shoot the dangerous Hellfire shots. But, I mean, you can't blame him because on its own, Wolverine is not reliably
That's done. Wow.
Oh, and a quick
So Nick
game of
takes
X-Men.
game 1
That
of
was
the
very,
North American Championship. Zach will now have choice of game or position. He will likely choose game. And Nick can rest easy. He got the favorite, the favorite plunge in pinball where you can plunge off your ball 3 because you didn't need it.
Yep.
That strategy didn't work very well for Zach.
I mean, it's rewarding to get those multi-balls going,
Yeah,
but
but
those
the
targets
side-to-side
are dangerous.
action
Yeah, I
just
think
led to the outlanes.
at that point in the game, I would have almost rather he go just try to do Wolverine just to get something.
Right.
Just to try to get
Try to get your
out
add ball and then. All right, goes right to Star Trek. Zach favoring the Sterns, the head marketing of Stern. Not shocking. But they're also the most likely to give you a long 3 balls.
both this well, X-Men obviously is not necessarily playing super friendly, but Star Trek is played pretty friendly, more controllable than some of these other moderns. I don't anticipate that we'll see Zach picking Star Wars. I don't think. Maybe he will surprise me.
I'd be surprised.
He'll probably pick Game of Thrones if he needs to pick again, and probably pick Tron.
Yeah, so maybe he is contractually obliged to only pick Sterns on camera.
I don't think that's why he's picking them.
All right.
Yeah, I actually, someone was suggesting this in the chat. I think we may have done this in our state championship. But if you've already played the game in a previous round, that you don't get another 30 seconds of practice because you've already played a full game on it.
This is it though. This is
I
for
know.
the.
I'm not saying for this particular match. I'm saying for the whole tournament. It's just you could have.
Things change sometimes.
The tournament can move along a little faster and just kill the 30-second practice if you've already played the game. All right, let's see which path. He likes to do Nero. Okay, so that's generally a long play strategy because that usually means he's going to try to go 3 deep on Nero.
Yep.
This Star Trek hasn't necessarily been giving enough length of play to be able to accomplish that, but we'll see if Zach can do it.
Right. I mean, traditionally you're going to keep Nero for your Vengeance or maybe your Klingon. That way, if you get your away team, you could utilize that to pick off those dangerous targets. But if you're going 3 deep Nero, you can really boom that second and third Nero for big points.
And interesting, that did not go all the way around. Zach is actually timing this mode out effectively. He's taking the maximum amount of time before the timer pauses before he shoots his next shot.
So why would he do that? I'm not very familiar with the 3 deep Nero strategy.
So if he either that or he could be going Kobayashi Maru, but he's essentially trying to get past Nero 1. Nero 3 deep. Well, Nero 2 is decent value. Nero 3 can be relatively easy to finish with some quirky kind of flipper mechanics to get the 2 shots lined up on the left ramp, and you can loop the left ramp. If you do that, your left orbit will be worth double for the rest of the game.
All right.
And there's lots of mode shots you can hit on that left orbit that can be quite valuable if you play Destroy the Drill later or if you play the Save the Enterprise mode. It can be very valuable having that doubled left orbit.
All right. Picks up the lock slit. And Nick up a game here would love to put pressure and make sure he forces Zach to have a good game of Star Trek here. Picks up the lock.
His shot making is so accurate. Look at that. I mean,
right on
off the
cue.
Oh, and hits the sling out of the feed, but he recovers. Whoa, only one danger on that
Look
huge
at
shove.
That.
Good to know.
Yeah, it was pretty loose, I thought.
All right. This mode ends. Prime directive. I don't think he got to his silver medal, but okay. Now, one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to open the Vengeance before you get your next mode running. Because if you drain, doesn't it stay?
Yeah, you're locked out of starting your next mode, correct.
Here we go. Space jump.
All right, so he is going on the super ramps strategy here. If you light all three or finish all three of the modes on this part of the triangle, that will give you super ramps, which is worth about 10 million points. That was an unfortunate fumble there. He knows it too. He could have saved that, but who knows, just, fatigue, just, not flipping the right flipper when he wanted to. But he still had that's a decent ball given where Zach is at after ball 1. All right, so Zach trying to get control here.
Backhands the lock. Not the way he intended it, but he'll take it.
Absolutely.
And I'm really curious to see what his strat is here in terms of it was just a way to get to Kobayashi faster or whether he really wanted that second and third Nero. Let's see.
Let's see if he goes 3 deep.
Yeah, I think he's just wanted to get through it. He just wanted to get Nero over with. No, there it is.
Well, no, he wanted
digging.
Nero 1 over with for sure. And then he decided to go and forget about flipping that upper flipper because he wanted the ball in control on his right flipper. Good move. He wants that lock up the middle.
There it is.
Cashes in. He only has one more flashing light lock target, and he will have his third ball lock ready. And Nero 2 is a very good mode to stack with multi-ball.
Zach showing the masterful drop catches.
Oh, my.
Nails the right ramp. That's a fun feeling shot in this game.
Missed out on the light lock target. He'd like to have that shot back.
All right. So one more lock starts.
Here we go.
Klingon.
Let's see if he can hit this light lock. Early.
Goes for it.
So notice there's no timer running, so Nero 2 is an untimed mode. He's almost done with it. He's gotten good value
Great
out of it.
Nudge there.
A little late on that backhand to the left ramp. Nails it with the forehand.
All right, one more shot to complete, and nails it. 13, almost 13 million in Euro 2, and now
Just
this is the
missed that
perfect
light
setup.
lock. So it's interesting. Nero 3 is actually very difficult with multi-ball. You want to play Nero 3 in single ball. So Nero 3, if he's going to do it, let's see. Yes, he is. So each flipper button will move an arrow. And so the left moves arrows to the right, and the right flipper button moves another arrow to the left, and it cycles back around and wraps around the playfield. So you can set this up on the left ramp, which he's going to do, and now you can do little halfway pushes on the left flipper button and set it up on the warp ramp. Oh, he fumbled that too.
And he was trying to get cute with that Nero.
Well, he
setup
did
there.
exactly. Yeah, that's he just missed the shot. But he set up perfectly. You want the right flipper button controlled arrow on the left ramp, and you want the left flipper button controlled arrow on the warp ramp. And then when you flip your left flipper to backhand the ramp, it will move it to the left ramp.
All right, and Klingon multi-ball starting here for Nick. Running space jump at the same time. There's a side ramp, booms it. 4 more jackpots for the super.
He's getting double value here because he's hitting these
And this light
in
show.
combo. There's good value here for his Klingon.
All right, gets the in lane, and there's the add ball. That's going to be big. Puts the 4th ball and lights a short ball save, but
Did not double his super jackpot, so it was only worth 6. But now
he's
he gets
taking the lead here again.
He just got 3-2.
After winning game 1. All right. Got the double trap here. Nice save, and doesn't
Nice.
break his trap.
Excellent skill. Wow, that
1.7.
the center drop is releasing to the right sling. That's brutal.
Okay.
Oh,
and a
Mahaffeyed
little bit
it
too
out.
strong on the cradle separation, but he still stays trapped. Two more for his next super. Space jump is complete. He's got the double trap, nails it. And another one, and Nick is just shooting really accurately right now. He's hitting every shot he takes almost.
All right, so he needs the warp ramp for his last jackpot, and
No,
then
it's the super on the side ramp.
No, it's not super yet.
It
He's still got
says
a
it's
half a
lit.
piece. There's still a half a piece that he has to hit right there.
The DMD might be wrong, but it says lit.
Yeah,
Oh.
it says the super jackpot is lit on the
Huh.
side ramp.
The
Oh,
second
okay.
one is the side ramp, I think.
Oh, got the
Oh.
grace period
Grace
kickback.
period.
Oh, and he
Nice
does it
stage.
with the stage for the super for 10 million. Beautiful.
So now he's going to have a roving shot. No, he drained out. Okay. Still 35 million from Klingon Multiball. Excellent, excellent play from Nick Mueller from Florida, showing that he knows how to play.
We have Steve Bowden with the Pinball Dictionary here in the crowd. I think we need a stage boom.
That was beautiful.
Nice. 50 million.
Great ball.
Zach has an uphill battle to climb, but Zach has not played his Klingon yet, so he just has to get that third lock lit. And he's in Nero 3 right now, so we'll see if he chooses to go for his third lock or if he chooses to play his Nero 3.
I think he's got to be going for this lock here. He knows if he gets Klingon, he has a good chance to regain the lead. But
Still
he misses
can't
it
get
there
Still
just
can't
barely.
get it. All right,
All right.
consumes his kickback.
All right. Has control.
He's setting up his left ramp.
Oh,
Oh, he's setting up
early.
he's setting up the left orbit. Interesting. Making his decision about which shot he wants to hit.
Nails
Takes
it.
the left orbit.
Oh, and there it is on the miss,
finally.
but the ricochet gives it to him, and Zach is exactly where he wants to be now. He's at 22 million, halfway through Nero 3,
Nice.
and
And
nails
he
it.
cashes in a double Nero 3. So he
All
has
right.
3 shot lefts on Nero 3 with
Addaball
22
is-
seconds.
Addaball's lit there. And he wants to save that until after his ball save is done. There's the first jackpot. Combo's another one.
And it's going to be almost completely random about whether he gets any more Nero 3 progress because
Bound to
those-
happen, right?
Well, it's just those arrows are moving all over the place. You know, it's really difficult to try to keep track of.
All
He's
right,
got-
ball save is off, but he just got the Addaball, I believe.
He has 4 balls in play.
Yep.
Nice tip over.
Beautiful. Is he able to keep a triple trap and save the ball? No, his Addaball still. No, it's the second one is an Addaball. So
Well played, good control. Let's see which shot he wants to go for. So he actually completed his Nero 3 because his left orbit is now doubled for the rest of the game, signified by this solid Enterprise arrow right there.
So that would mean that his super, if he takes it on that shot, is potentially doubled twice.
I don't recall. I think that the double value may only apply to mode shots.
Okay, well he's now taking the lead at 50 million again.
That was a nice stage
Beautiful
of the flipper.
stage.
Yeah.
Breaks his cradle, but he still has 1.
All right, there's the
Nice.
right orbit.
F-
4 million a
million.
shot. Tells himself to stop it, but I don't know what he wants to stop. He's crushing it.
Oh, he wants to be back in control. And there he is, back in control again. Excellent play here. Look out. Let's see if this kicks off the sling. It does. That's so wrong. All right, left orbit, backhand.
Backhand.
There it
Boom.
is.
Staged. Oh, air balls into the habit trail. Staged. Oh,
So his
just
last
missed it.
jackpot is the warp ramp.
Correct. It looks like he has 2 of them actually, so he has to hit, yeah, the last jackpot and the super both at the warp ramp. Nice save. Jailbreak, but he got 1 back. How did he get that back?
I think it just popped into the.
The Galactic Away Team?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
All right. So Zach is just playing really controlled and using his flippers to continue to shoot at this shot while staging and not breaking these traps, and it's just
really good skill
really
here.
pretty. All right, the second award for Black Hole is Super Spinner, which is doubled.
Nice, there it is.
Nails at 4 million.
He now has a super
Super's
jackpot
lit
lit.
on the same shot.
Still has 3 balls in play here. Really good quality cradle control play
And
in
breaks the
multi-ball.
trap, but regains it right away. 3 in a row there.
Just enough. Tip it over.
Mhm.
Nice.
Gets it
That was so
Yep.
patient.
That was
So
pretty.
patient. And here comes the stage flip. Let's see if he can hit the side ramp. No, missed it.
A little off.
Gets another chance at it. He's ready with the stage flip. He gets another chance
Great
at it.
nudge.
Oh,
Ooh.
I thought he had it there. Oh, he
All right,
lost.
still has multi-ball going though.
Look out.
And now he
Nice.
won't have
now
to
he
stage
can,
anymore.
Now he can do the right flipper if he wants, which he does. Oh, missed it again. And he gets another chance and
Oh.
misses again. Nearby,
There it is.
somebody's building an atomic blaster.
Really patient. Recovering from every miss. Here it goes.
Oh,
Ooh.
late.
Great
Nice
save
air
there.
defense.
And a ski pass in between.
Back to control again. Really good display of skill.
Booms
There
it.
it
There it
is.
is. And
That's
after
double.
5 or
Oh,
6
wow.
tries,
That's
20 million
beautiful.
points.
unbelievable.
Big
Extra
time.
balls, another 5 million or 2.5.
Big time Klingon multi-ball.
Oh, but great
Don't tilt
ball.
that. That's a good bonus he's got coming too. Very, very good skill. Now, how much do you have? Okay,
102
so
after 10 million
50
in bonus.
million. Nick has super ramps, which will be at 10 million. So if he can play and complete the Save the Enterprise mode, then he will have 10 million from super ramps that he can get, and he can play his Klingon.
He's already played
I
Klingon,
seen-
but his...
No, I'm
his-
sorry. You're right. The Vengeance. He's
Yes.
only one shot away from it, I
Yep,
believe.
it's now open, and... Oh, he nails it, and it goes out the right out lane. And that is an even 1-1 now for Nick and Zach. And Nick is going to get to choose the game or order. Surely he will be picking game.
Yeah, we'll see.
do a-
Both of these players are strong on many
Try to
different
do a
machines
little
here.
update here. So-
Paragon has been selected.
All right. We're going to Paragon, which Nick has been doing well on throughout the day.
All right. Thank you, everybody, once again for staying in tune with us here. We are now at about 12:30 in the morning here in Vegas.
Feels like 4 in the morning to
Yes.
a native New Yorker.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've got more casinoing to do.
Oh, my gosh.
All right.
All right.
We're on Paragon. Bringing
Maybe
you
they
update
chose
here.
not to practice. That would be
1-1
nice.
apiece. I think they're practicing.
Ah, bummer.
Yeah, he seems casual about
he
that
doesn't.
train.
He doesn't seem that upset.
Excellent play here. Let's see if we can have another riveting
Let's
match
take
of
an
pinball.
opportunity here to thank all of you for tuning in to the North American Championship Series Finals here live in Las Vegas at Flipper Spiel. Thanks to our sponsors, Grand Line Games and Color DMD, IE Pinball, our host, and Carl D'Angelo. This beautiful camera setup that we have here, as well as some of the other IFPA sponsors, Deep Root, MyBookie, and the various others, Stern Pinball, and all the people that competed throughout the year funding this tournament, playing in IFPA ranked events, putting their dollars up for grabs and contributing to their state championships, which all of these amazing players were representing their home states here, and helping fund part of this, which is why the stakes are so high. A brand new pinball machine to the winner, lots of money to second through fourth, and actually really everybody here got paid today, similar to how we were all in the money at Chicago a couple weeks ago. No matter what happened, we were getting a check, and that's what.
Yeah,
was-
that's a really good feeling for all competitors.
Yeah, that's
to
the way this should
even
be.
Even if you get knocked out in the first round, you're still getting something, and it's a nice way. I mean, I know that Zach and Josh and the IFPA took a lot of flack from a lot of people when they implemented that dollar fee, but I think it's been a resounding success. There's still the competitive scene is still growing, and let's see. What do we
welcome to the chat, Eric Stone. But he makes a very good point, and it did not even occur to me. Nick gets into IFPA no matter what happens, and that's a huge moment for him. I mean, it was the hardest cut line of all time.
That's true.
I was at 70. I thought I was going to have a chance. I wasn't even close.
Should he choose to accept the invite,
he will.
He is, no matter what happens here, he has got himself a spot in the IFPA World Championships in Italy, taking place at the beginning of June. Congratulations to Nick.
And I suppose.
And he scissored himself.
Oh, no.
I did that once today too.
Yeah. Happens to the best of us. Never run with scissors.
If only he was still in practice, but no.
So, who did Nick beat last round? It was Drew.
Yes.
Nick beat Drew last round.
And Zach beat. Zach beat Will. It's interesting who's higher, Drew or Will. I think it's Drew, but they're playing a third-fourth match. So if Nick wasn't to go,
correct,
then that third-fourth match has a lot more bearing than just money.
That's true. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Zach Sharp stands up to Paragon.
He gets it in the Paragon saucer, which is not strobing for letters, so that means it will award a letter each time. He has the letter P. He is going to tap pass.
Nice little
He's
tap.
going to miss
a little bit early, though.
Inlines. Oh!
The beast is kind. Don't expect that to happen again, though.
Late. So he's gone early and he's gone late. Let's see if he can make the adjustment. Great nudge there to keep it out of the outline area. There it is. Yeah, had to get rid of that one.
Oh,
nice.
Beautiful little.
That was a nice nudge.
Here comes the waterfall feed. Hold up the flipper.
And that's an interesting waterfall feed. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, he did a good job there.
Nails it.
Nice.
Good control.
Cradle.
There
tap pass.
Everything in sequence. He's just doing it pretty. Nail the shot. Bounce it over. Tap it over. Nail the shot. Clockwork. Oh, he couldn't say that.
Yeah.
Punished for the miss.
Oh, Carl. Chat is saying the stream is down. It's down? I don't know. Can you see us?
You guys keep talking and I'll take care of it.
All right, we'll be back momentarily if you can't, but if you hear us. Oh,
All right, so others can still see it, yeah.
If he can see the weather and he can see the stream, I feel okay about it. Hello, Jeff Teals. All right,
Stone's probably up early to get into the news station for his weather casting.
There's Nick picks up a Paragon letter, which has more weight than normal since it's set to 50,000 special and non-strobing, as Colin said.
That's a nice tap pass.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, that little flipper hop from the top to the bottom, but does not survive the beast.
That cost him. Yeah, that's an interesting flipper hop that's taking place where the wire rail meets the heel of the flipper there, and it will hop, and it'll put it out of control, and so then he had to flail at it and lost the ball.
All right. Zach sporting his Stern attire.
Yeah. All right. He gets nothing. No soup for you. Takes down a drop.
Right, he gets the G too.
Survives a right out lane. Takes down another drop.
I didn't realize that those
does not survive that one.
Gone.
Still anybody's game.
I did not realize that the inline drop targets gave you these Paragon letters.
Yes, they will spot Paragon letters, making them even more powerful.
Yes. So it's almost no question that you have to be comfortable with that tap pass, or at least some way to transfer the ball. All right. So it's 23,910 to 57,460. Anybody's game here on ball 3. If one of them can manage a 5x and get some bonus, that's going to be the deciding factor here. Their score is not yet too relevant. Oh, and a great save, side to side there.
That was a
good
nice
recovery.
save.
Takes
There's
down
the target.
a drop. See, there's that flipper hop.
Another one.
Not
and
that.
The flipper hop
and
gets him.
That game goes to Zach Sharp.
Yeah. Zach
2-1.
Up 2-1.
2-1 for Zach against Nick Mueller from Florida. Zach Sharp representing Illinois. They both won their state championships that were played a little more than a month ago. And the similar format of head-to-head style. And each of those state championships was based upon the top 16 or top 24 players in terms of points that had been earned at their top 20 events throughout the whole year of 2018. And so they both earned their way into that and then defeated all comers in their state championship. And it looks like Nick is not surprisingly selecting Black Rose because he certainly tore it up. Now, granted, Zach tore it up against Nick, so I'm looking forward to this. We haven't seen Black Rose much today, and we'll get to see some Black Rose play. It is late here. It is 1:45 in the morning. For those of us on Texas time, it's 2:45. For Greg, it's 4:45.
I'm in Vegas time. I don't know. Adjusted. Vegas time is 24/7. No waking hours here. All right, this is still practice, everybody. I'm going to ask a couple questions here. I don't know Black Rose that well, and both of you got to play it today at some point.
Actually, I did not.
I did not either.
Okay,
but I do know how to play it.
Now, that center, that ramp that has the bowl gives you progress towards locks, correct?
The bowl, essentially what gives you progress towards lighting locks are your in lanes.
Oh, so you use that shot to get your in lanes.
The whirlpool ramp will feed your left in lane, so you can use it for that. You can spot these lock letters at the in lanes also by shooting the lock shot itself will spot you a lock letter.
Yep, and Ray Day, the current #1 player in the world who surpassed Zach, appreciates this as it's one of his favorite games, if not his favorite game. It was his first game, if I remember correctly from that news segment that he had. Another thing on this game, if I'm not mistaken, is there's a mode. There's a mode with increasing value on the ramp, right? Broadside or something like that. 2 million, 4 million, all the way up to 30 something.
That's the center shot.
Yeah, the center shot will light a millions mode, depending upon which of the little kind of lightning boltish inserts you had, and yeah. But yeah, there's good value there at the center shot if you want to play those modes. I think you're going to see both these players going for the multi-ball, and then during multi-ball, if you shoot ramps.
He seems upset.
He knew it. He knew that part-way ramp, side ramp plunge will go to the right out lane.
And it's always scary when you know a game can plunge drain you like that without a ball save. Whenever I play in a tournament run by the Sharps where I know the ball save is off, I usually try to adjust as much as I can to making every plunge as safe as possible. Especially on like games like Game of Thrones where you could at least get it on your flipper. Oh, nice nudge. Nails the ramp, gets the in lane. There's the lock. Oh, that was pretty.
You're right about that dead pass being dicey.
Look out.
Oh. Good save.
Can't find that lock shot anymore. That's gone.
Okay, there it goes.
But he has a lock enabled, so he is ready to lock a ball. And then light lock one more time to start a 2-ball multi-ball.
Ray mentioning a bug. If you play ramps worth millions in multi-ball, the whirlpool goes 1, 3, 5, 7. There's the shot. Spots a lock letter.
Nice catch.
All right, let's see how he handles this kick out. Zach was choosing this dead bounce. Okay, I like that better, but that's a nice timing flip there that gave a nice gentle bop over to the right flipper. Another one.
Yep, works out. He's got his lock lit now. Nails it. There's lock 1. Oh, it's going to start a 2-ball multi-ball.
Correct. As soon as you lock the first ball, it starts a 2-ball multi-ball. You can choose to just shoot ramps and get sync ship letters, or you can go for more locks and get a 3-ball multi-ball.
Quick drain out. No ball save enabled. And he didn't get much out of it there.
Neither of them going for the whirlpool ramp here in their strategy to light locks. Nick is dialed in on that that actual lock shot, which spots the letter, and he's handling the feed.
Yep, gets control there, and he's just going to keep pounding that shot. Feels good about it. There's another letter spotted. Good little catch there.
That was a good non-flip on the upper flipper. That's a good skill for everybody to learn on these games with upper flippers. Is there's often times where you don't want to flip them.
Lock's enabled again. And he's going right back into it. Oh, but he's a little bit late there and survives it.
Look out.
Good taps. Gets an in lane. Oh, another in lane. He's recovering from those misses, but he botched that one a little bit there. And he needs to take a deep breath and trap up. Yep. Take a second. And he does. Nails it.
Back into multi-ball. Right?
Correct.
So,
Shoot ramps.
all right, that's what he wants to do here.
Get sync ship letters. Nice save. All
And
right.
and how do you
wow,
how do you get those letters?
by riding either ramp. So the side ramp or the left ramp or the right ramp.
He's going to go back to his lock shot.
It actually looks like the pin golf goal would be what, 30 million?
Oh yeah, they're putting up the pin golf goals. So another every 3 million. So yeah, 6 to 9 to 12. Yeah, 15 million on Black Rose is the goal.
And he's just dedicated to the strategy, chopping wood, going 2-ball, multi-ball.
All right, let's see if he can keep
There
the
it is.
multi-ball and play longer. He knows how to do this because he sunk 5 ships in a game earlier today. And he is going to get the chance. Not yet. Still out of control. Still out of control.
Makes a save there. Another one. Does not want to let this 2-ball multi-ball. Another one goes again. And in 3 multi-balls, he
That is
just
so
barely is
frustrating.
approaching Zach, who did not have a big score. So it just goes to show you that that multi-ball is not guaranteed any points at all. You need to make sure you capitalize.
It's and hey, kudos to him because he's not giving up on it. He's still realizing that he can get to a multi-ball kind of at will, and that dead bounce is working, even though it doesn't look like it.
All right, if it's too quiet, I'm going to try to speak a little bit louder directly into the mic. Let me know if that's better. And we're getting a little bit
So the other
closer
way
to him
play
taking
this,
the lead now. I think
if
he's
you
just past Zach.
If you can find that whirlpool ramp shot, you will get decent points as that whirlpool ramp value climbs as you
Good
collect lock
debounce.
letters. So this is that's sling drain. So that was a lot of work for very little points. Yeah, that's unfortunate. If you choose to shoot the whirlpool ramp, which will feed your left in lane, you can grow that value up to millions and get $1 million per whirlpool ramp shot.
Zach has no favorite game.
Zach's favorite game is whatever is on the line at Stern because he works for Gary Stern.
All right. Plunges around. I think this is interesting, too,
He's loading the
is
cannon.
that 1,800 rating is just a good indication of how strong a player Nick is because it's not easy to get your rating up that high.
Correct. Yep. 1,800 rating is a very strong rating and is appropriate what we're seeing as far as the skill level he's demonstrated.
All right.
2 quick ramps. He will be ready to sink a ship as he exits from this multi-ball.
And Zach immediately capitalizing on his multi-ball here.
And
Getting
now
good
he
side-to-side nudges.
Now he has a choice.
There's a
he
save.
He can choose to play single ball play. Oh, he chose to go for 3-ball. Interesting.
Yep.
A lot of times the strategy is just to use that single ball play to ride ramps and get more sync ship letters while there's a ball tucked away in the lock.
Completes the in lane for the bonus multiplier. 3 balls going now. There's the 1 million double broadside.
And you do get double letters
Yep.
when you're in 3-ball play.
2 million. And finally, we're getting some Black Rose action here. I love hidden treasure. Crushes it.
Let's see which
Is that
ramp he goes
18 now?
for. He's going to go for left ramp and then side ramp. Nice
One more
side
letter to
ramp.
sink for another
Nice.
sink
Oh,
shift.
yeah. If you can loop that side ramp, it can get very lucrative. So he is on his, I believe, 2nd set of sink ship letters, maybe even his 3rd set
I think
now.
it's 3rd.
So he has, I think, 2 ships ready to sink. And instead of going for the, I would think he'd want to load the cannon now. because the first sunk ship will be 20 million points. The second one is 30 million, but he's going for more locks. He is not going for his load cannon.
And that dead bounce out of that
there, get
feed
it.
is
Oh, I thought he could load the cannon. He's a little bit late on his shot from the upper flipper. He is choosing to go back into multi-ball, or trying to get there.
Yep. 200 for the Whirlpool.
Interesting choice. I've given
That's
a
the
ball
way
too.
lock.
I would want to get a couple. You know, if you can get another 20 and 50 million to put that
There it
pressure
is.
on Nick, I would definitely do that. Now he's going to do another multi-ball, and now he can choose to get more sync ship letters. He can point press by looping the side ramp. Lots of different options here.
All right. Survives the side to side there. Still doing those perfect drop catches in multi-ball.
All right, let's see if now he chooses to go for load the cannon. Looks like there's load the cannon. Yes. All right, we're going to see a shot at the ship. 20 million points on the line. Fired, and he was early.
Oh.
But he can load it again. Instant reload.
Gets there.
He's going to go, is it? No, missed
Oh.
again. He can reload it by
Good save.
shooting that left ramp. And then feed the upper flipper. Essentially, you're only shooting that left ramp just so you can feed the upper flipper. And he's just going to go back for spelling more locks.
Yep. Besides the other opportunity to have a safe 2-ball multi-ball again to continue to put a pressure on Nick here. Ends the ball at 26 million.
And I believe
Oh,
at the
plus
beginning
another
of the next
3.5,
ball, maybe
maybe
that's
at
why he was
over.
doing it. He will have a plunge into the cannon for
Okay.
a instant shot at 20 million to begin his next ball if needed.
Yep. But up to 33 million or so for Zach after his bonus.
So he needs just one more lock letter. Nick does to light his next lock. He's probably going to shoot the lock shot right here to spot it. He does.
Yep.
And now he's going to try to get control and shoot the lock again. There it is. Oh, that was a
Nice one.
pretty drop catch. Very nice drop catch from Nick. And now we get a 2-ball multi-ball. Let's see if he can survive long enough to get some letters. There, a nice power plunge. So he gets a letter off that. And he needs just one more letter so he can have a ship ready to sink. But he's not going to get it because the one down the right out lane. Nick is just getting really robbed on these multi-balls. Okay,
All
double
right.
broadside isn't bad.
Could be big
Yeah,
points here.
Could be good.
Instead of going for double broadside, he's going to go. Oh, he did have enough sink ship letters. He's got 20
Yep.
million right here. This will be big. Boom!
Oh, that's huge.
20 million, and he is that much closer now to taking the lead.
Does he
That's
also
going to
get a
jump him
broadside for
most
that,
of the
or-
way there. Cannon
I don't know if he got a
booms.
broadside for that while I was running too. Good question, Sunshine. So that was his
Very
only sink ship. So he's going to have to go back
Oh.
to multi-ball to get more sink ship letters. Which is he going to do? Almost 30 million points.
Nice control.
Yeah,
Tips
that-
it over,
that
shoots it
broadside
again.
I think is still running, but
I think he just foregoed that and just figured, you know what? I know what I'm doing successfully. I know that I've gotten
he's-
5 multi-balls without it getting me any points, but I'm going to keep trying because it's
it's a safe
Look
shot
out.
for him to make.
That's an
Oh.
unfortunate tilt. He was
Okay,
getting close.
so-
Zach is going to take game 4 and extend
Oh, he did.
his
He already
lead.
had it. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Extend
32
his
million.
lead to 3.
So he does
to
not
1.
even have to show off his sinking 2 ships in a row like I was hoping to see.
But a good ball there from Nick. Good try. And he's going to choose his last game of the tournament probably here. If he wins, then Zach will get to pick the rest of the way. So while Nick can still come back and win this tournament, this will probably be the last time he gets to pick a game.
The crowd
All
has
right, so Nick-
diminished quite a bit here.
Nick won the first game. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Nick won the first game on X-Men, and then Zach won on Star Trek and Paragon and Black Rose. It is 3-1 Zach Sharp over Nick Mueller here at the North American Championship. This is for all the marbles, for a Stern key. I think Zach already has a key to the building, but he can possibly get another one.
Possibly in his pocket.
So we will see
looks
what
like
happens
he's going
here.
to Abracadabra.
Abra, abracadabra.
Carl going to grab the rig, and we are going to see as much as 3 more games here to decide it all.
I'm sure Gary has saved that last WWE for Zach to win.
Hey, I think Ray and a couple other people did fairly well with their WWE LE. So Carl getting ready to move that rig above the game after Nick ends his practice.
Still,
thanks
300 viewers. Thank you for sticking around here late at night.
Thanks to everyone that's tuning in.
If you have a subscription that you'd like to give to IE Pinball to support all this awesome streaming rig and setup and work that Carl D'Angelo does, please subscribe. If you have a Amazon Prime membership, you can subscribe for absolutely free, and that will help Carl in his continued efforts to provide all his quality. You can also give bits if you have bits. And you can also just tell other people about it, other people who like pinball or people who don't know pinball, that you want to tell about this fine stream. We will be streaming again tomorrow at around, I think, 11 o'clock Vegas time. And then that will be streaming all day tomorrow for qualifying of the Pin Masters Pin Golf Tournament. And also, once again, all day Saturday for more qualifying, as well as these finals on Sunday.
All right.
If you like competitive pinball, this is the place to be.
If you're just tuning in now, we're in the final games here of the North American Championship Series, live from Las Vegas. I'm here with Sunshine Bond.
Hello, everyone.
Colin McAlpine. I'm Greg Pavarelli. And it is on.
Yep, this is the real thing, because he already had his practice. Nice drop catch.
Picks up a target. Good in lane. And another. Comes to that slow trap. Already at 11,000 here.
He needs that 2.
And the crowd has gone silent.
He can increase his bonus value to 2,000. Right now it's just at 1,000.
Picks up the top target.
Yeah, he's got a lot of those drops down already. He's having a good ball.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same effect, Greg, of just getting 1,000 instead of the 50,000. It's true.
It doesn't.
I'm still wowed by it. A little bit early.
Yeah.
But recovers.
Uh-oh. Nice.
There it is, though. One more target lit on each side. And, you know,
Nice
that strobing light on each side is not that important on the early part of the game, as Colin said. It's just a small amount of points. But later on, it has much more implications.
His reflexes are really incredible for being so late at night.
Do you have one more drop on each of them? No, okay, you just reset
There
it.
it
Nice.
is.
There's the reset.
Now
All
the
right.
value's up to 2,000 per shot.
Yep.
On the lit one.
Still on ball 1. That was a great ball 1 for Nick.
Really, really good start.
Trying
Almost
to
had.
extend this tournament.
Remember, he battled to take the 26,000 win in one of the earlier rounds and just got it done on ball 1 here, and that completes it with the 2 and up to 3,000 per lit target.
Unable to do some sniping of the lit drop. This is ball 3. He wants to plunge for the 2 or the 4. See if he can nudge it over there. Not quite. Look out.
He doesn't want to nudge too hard because you don't want to risk a tilt on this game because that will end it.
All right, ball 4.
Another quick third ball there.
33,000. He's got a bonus value of 3,000. So he does have, he has 2 lit drops. Nope, and it moved off the lit drop. He has no drops available that are lit. Needs to move 1 more. Oh. Nice defense.
And he tried to bounce it, but it didn't have enough.
Yeah,
No,
that wasn't
not enough
a good
momentum.
38,000. I mean, we say this sometimes with the older games. Just sometimes you can't get too cute with it.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, right out of that feed.
The one
and what
to the
was
drain.
such a strong start. 38,000. It could be enough, but.
All right, somebody in the chat put up 38,970, please. So we have that score up there. And Zach, that's what Zach is chasing, to earn himself a brand new pinball machine, as well as a. What's the cash value as well that you get besides the Stern pinball machine?
It's just the game for first place.
Okay, so roughly $5,000, and second place gets how much? Do we know?
I'm not sure the exact amount, but it's probably in the thousands for sure. You know, technically the new game, you could get a little bit more than 5 if you go about it the right way. Is this practice?
Yeah.
Yes, this is practice.
But what
All
a
right,
great
he's just going to start
ball.
off here. The count is 38 and change. Zach knows what he needs to get, but can he get it done here on Abracadabra? No, actually, I think he gets half the machine. So
Josh does.
I don't know about that. They could saw it in half.
Josh was next to him. Oh.
Jeff is always up
But
to no
maybe
good.
maybe Zach will let Josh
All right,
come over
here we
and play
go.
it.
Game 5.
All right, here we go.
With the
Let's hear some
tournament on the
let's hear some
line.
wows from the
With the
chat
tournament on the line.
every time that they hit a lit drop.
Yes. In capitals with exclamation marks,
No.
so that we know you
That's
mean
that
it.
one, man. You got to shimmy that.
All right, quick ball 1 here.
Look
Oh,
out.
no, not again.
Nudges it out and then
Oh,
back into
not
the 1, but he
again.
knows
There
that
it
it's
is,
coming.
death.
Oh, and he can't do anything about it.
Oh, no.
And he's at least laughing about it, so
Shimmy
he's not letting himself
that
get
one.
too upset. He's still got 3 balls here.
It's nice that he can smile after
Definitely
that happened
not
twice.
wow.
All right, here's the 4. Get some thousands on the pop bumpers.
All right, let's see if we can nail that lit drop. Wow.
That's the first target. Looked like the ball was getting stuck up there for a second.
Nice.
Nice trap.
What does he want to do? Go for some
Nails
drops.
it. Good shot making here.
Unfortunately, you cannot shoot that too directly.
Oh,
Oh, this is
8,000
going
with 2
fast.
balls left.
He's had some bad luck.
Don't plunge the 1. No. There you go.
All right.
Oh,
The 2 is going to get him a little bit. All right, now the value's up at 2,000 per lit target. Backhands that top target. Oh, and a weird.
Survives. It
Really
still
good
survives
save.
it.
2 good saves in a row. What a beautiful drop catch.
You really need some of these lit drops to get 2,000 in a pop. That's
Good
in.
nudge.
Aw,
That's late.
that was dangerous.
All right. The targets are all down on the right side. The center will reset them.
I don't think it will. I think the center only resets if you have both banks.
Both
banks
down?
And
down.
he
Okay.
has-
So-
Different than the
he has
wow from
2
Team 1.
drops on the left that he still needs to get down.
But he's
Or-
getting really close here. He needs
Nope.
about
Yep.
15,000.
Oh, wow. Now I think he can reset it. And he did.
Oh, all right. So he needs 8,000 and change with this one last ball.
Short plunge is smart here, I think.
38,970. He
Okay,
needs
so about 9,000 more. and
9,000 points.
9,000 points with 1 ball to go. Zach Sharp steps up, and the plunge matters so much here.
Can he show Josh how to drain down the outlane?
Oh,
Don't.
not quite the 1. He's safely through the 2. There's some pops. 3,000 lit.
Look
for
out.
Great save. Each target lit is 3,000, and he's got a trap here.
All right, take out that drop. No, he's
Oh.
and
Oh,
he's
and
dead,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Nick survives.
We live on to see a game
We
6.
go on
Game
longer.
All right, Zach's going to have choice in game 6.
Oh. Wow.
Wow.
We're still playing pinball. Wow.
I still vote for
Yay.
24-hour battle
Yay,
practice
more
session in between.
pinball. Game of Thrones.
Going to Game of Thrones, and for those of you watching, it is on a setting where the casual setting actually that you would sometimes see in an arcade, where you start off with Greyjoy lit. You do not pick your house, and you cannot reject modes. You can still play 2 modes at a time, but you cannot pass on modes.
Please tell me they're just stepping up and playing instead of
No,
practicing.
they're practicing, man.
Oh, I gotta have some practice.
Look, I mean,
Talking about practice.
I mean, games could change. Games can change, you know. Tilt bobs move, things like that.
Certainly on this game, it's nice to figure out where that center ramp is.
Take this opportunity to thank all of our sponsors, our host here, Flipper Spiel, and our host of the Twitch, IE Pinball, Carl D'Angelo. Thanks to Grand Line Games, hosting the IFPA North American Championship Series and Women's World Championship today. Color DMD, Stern Pinball, Jersey Jack Pinball, Deep Root Pinball, my bookie, and all the people watching at home.
Thanks
you
for
your
being
support.
here after so many hours.
Zach Sharp was the betting favorite in this tournament today.
All right.
And I believe Nick would have been representative of the field, so that's like both sides of it.
So Flipperspiel and Grand Line Games, I think, are one and the same. Correct? I mean, because we are at Flipperspiel.
Right, so I think Grand Line Games hosts Flipperspiel,
Yeah.
which is awesome because I love everything about this place. All right, this is it. Who will sit on the Iron Throne?
Nice.
By the way,
sharp
I'm excited
punch.
for Game of Thrones starting again in April.
Absolutely, me too.
Oh, great save there.
Oh, lovely.
He goes for the center ramp on the fly up the left. Not quite. Nails it.
All right, these are going to be 25 million hurry-up countdowns that can be multiplied by combo shots. That one won't be. That one could have been, but let's see if he can nail it before
Good
the
catch.
red timer times out. Nail it.
So we're already seeing the huge difference.
He's choosing to go for like
Oh, he's
locks.
going for
All
the
right.
locks.
Just wants to start
He's
his
just
multi-ball.
letting Greyjoy go.
Not necessarily a bad strategy because you can then cash in all those Greyjoys at the same value of 25 million starting.
Oh, immediately
during
uses the Lord of
safety
Light.
multi-ball.
And the cool thing is here that you would almost never see someone playing Greyjoy on ball one in single ball play, but this changed the game up, and now we're going right into multi-ball with just Greyjoy running. All right. It's time for Blackwater.
I don't think he has anything running.
I think Greyjoy's still
Oh,
running.
Greyjoy is. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Each shot represents one of the 5 jackpots, which will light the super jackpot at the battering ram. And Greyjoy is a mode that scores points off of timed shots. So right now his objective is nailing these all as fast as possible. There's the left. And this game is a little bit more fast-paced than some of the other ones that we've seen today.
Backhand the ramp.
Oh,
Yeah,
now he doesn't have
Greyjoy's
that.
over.
No Martell add a ball here. You don't get to choose a house, so this is it. If you lose the multi-ball, comes out of it without supers. It goes right back into the modes, and now Lannister is ready along with Greyjoy. It's a totally different game when you're playing it like this, grinding out each mode one by one almost. Good
that-
nudge.
Nice.
Gets it.
I thought
Without
that ball was
taking a
gone.
danger.
He's a master.
That's
Oof.
his last danger. Can't take it
Good
with you.
control.
He's gotten essentially 2 extra balls.
Crushes
by
that dragon shot,
nudging
the
one.
hardest shot in the game. And he's on 2 dangers here. Picks up 15 million in Greyjoys. It's at 40 million now.
Greyjoy still isn't complete.
Greyjoy's complete. Lannister is still running, and those
No,
targets.
Greyjoy that didn't light up the Greyjoy shield.
Huh. I guess it timed out. So those gold targets, those stand-ups, are very dangerous to shoot, but you get them by accident like that, and nails the center ramp. Needs one more right ramp to beat Lannister. Couldn't make the save. He's at 50 million after 1 ball. And you know, normally that wouldn't be that great for Game of Thrones, but with this setup, 50 million at least is some progress towards a winning score. I think throughout the day we saw a couple 100 million hold up, right?
Yeah, I mean there was also a Hand of the King.
Yep.
Last round with Zach put up 1.5 billion. So
He
yeah, if you
picks up
can
a
get a
quick lock.
half bill, you're in a pretty good situation. He's in Greyjoy mode now, so he's trying to get these purple flashing targets at 25 mil.
Yep.
Hurry ups a pop, and that
Oh,
is gonna
that-
die.
Oh man.
That was a hell of a bounce.
And that's a tight tilt there. Is that one nudge gave him the danger tilt.
Yeah.
Now, if he was able to beat Greyjoy without letting another lock, then those subsequent locks would be progress towards Lannister, so that he's able to play Lannister when multi-ball starts, right?
That's correct.
Zach giving it the appropriate time. Most people wait about a minute.
So you can see that he still has Lannister and Greyjoy to go because the shields are flashing instead of solid. The Stark shield is solid because in playing casual mode, you are playing as House Stark, and it gives you House Stark for free. So it also, in casual mode, makes it you know, a lot easier to get to Hand of the King because you only need to complete 3 modes. The Greyjoy 25 million hurry-ups are simply the purple shots. All of them, all 5 purple shots light, and they count down. I don't recall once you hit a purple shot, Greg, if it resets the back to 25 million for the next shot or not, or if it just stays at that value and keeps counting down.
Yeah, I think the first value you lock in stays. Yeah, the tilt's really tight. You got to be really careful when you're making those nudges. You got to just try to body it like really gently and just get the ball through the in lane and not move it. You can't really slide these games at all the way that they're set up. Honestly, especially the sterns, you'd expect Star Trek wasn't, but you'd expect the sterns are set super tight, like X-Men and Thrones here. Zach steps up, gets control on the
There's
on the
no
short
ball
plunge.
save, but Zach is doing a good job of using the playfield validation
Correct.
to get that ball back.
There's the lock, and
it's
it goes
gone
right out the
now.
right out lane. Anybody's game here. Low-scoring Game of Thrones.
This is a game of bones. A lot of bones on the line.
Yep. Serious bones will be collected. As Raymond Davidson won the tournament last year, there's going to be a new champion. Nails it. Lights the lock. I see people shooting with the left flipper, but I don't like.
I think a post transfer is
Yeah.
safer than trying to use your left flipper to go up the center
Alright.
ramp.
Second lock, right back into Greyjoy. Crushes the first shot. There's the second. He
This
set
is a
himself up
very
to get
nice
some decent
combo.
value here.
Okay, yeah, so it looks like those Greyjoy awards are 5 million roughly base, and so you can get up to 25 million if you have a 5x going on.
Oh, and that's not going to make it. Oh, he does somehow not tilt. Wow.
Oh,
and he
I
didn't even
can't-
think he had a chance. He was almost ready to walk away.
D-bounce. Thank you, D-bounce.
Wow.
All right, well, he knows that he's at 2 locks here. 2 dangers. Backhands the ramp. Gets a sword. Worth points. And there's the light lock for the multi-ball ready. And it looks like he's transferring left. I'm assuming he's going to try to light another mode first. Is that what he's got to be doing? Martell probably. He doesn't want to play multi-ball with nothing running. All right.
Maybe so.
Yeah, he might be
Yeah,
going.
he's going for Martell. Which isn't a bad strategy here because Martell could be very valuable and easy to beat in multi-ball. All right.
The sling won that one.
Well, he's going to have to probably just go for multi-ball outright in ball 3 now that he's got 1 ball left. But Zach is in the lead, 52 million to 17 million.
It's really going to depend on what Zach does on this ball. That'll play a decision in what Nick does.
All
So
right.
Zach can start 2 modes at once here.
Yep. He's got most of Greyjoy complete and most of Lannister complete as well. So he's got to pick off like maybe two or 3
Nice.
shots
Oh,
here.
not nice. Nice.
Oh,
not nice.
good
That's going to be
nudge.
2 dangers.
Only 1 danger.
Oh, only 1.
But he's gonna
Take
let it
that
sit.
ramp.
Oh, he's
Oh.
going for the
Oh.
lock shot. Wow.
And nails
Nails
it.
the backhand.
Ball 3 into the multi-ball.
Wow. it
And he's
can
at
be
1
done.
danger. Cool, calm, and collected here.
Unfortunately, that
There's a
right
first.
orbit is not going to spot him anything because while the balls are auto-plunging.
Booms the
right-
dragon on the fly on his first shot at it. And that's the hard one to get done. Nice cradle separation. Lights the Lord of Light. That one's going to come back now. There's the right
No,
ramp.
because it didn't consume.
Wow.
It didn't consume the Lord of Light. Oh, thanks, Game of Thrones.
Oh, no.
Oh,
And that
man.
Lord of Light cost him big there.
Painful.
Really big there. Okay.
Where
Take
are you gonna
that-
go from
oh.
here? You need to
So-
You
get
have
that
that
great
multiplier
joy.
on the sword, which depending on if it's Oathkeeper is worth a lot of points.
Yep. And with a tight game. All right, so he's going for Martel so that he could try to beat Martel and Greyjoy together so that he's ready for Hand of the King. Nails it again. That's the second one. One more will light it.
Is there a way to know which sword you'll get? Like,
No.
not even in the instant info?
Beautiful execution there. Now it's lit. He's going to have a chance here to be Hand of the King.
Just a nice mystery award.
If he can beat these last two modes. Yep. And it's even possible that he completes Greyjoy.
Wow. Wow, Double Dragon.
All right.
Awesome video game, by the way.
So right orbit and then a right ramp would do both. Picks it up there. All right, so let's see if he goes 40 million there. If the multiplier is on the center ramp, he'll opt for the center ramp and the safe points. And it is 4x up the middle. Booms it. That's got to be at least 200 million or close. 157.
Yeah, that's a nice
That was
payout right
big.
there.
Big execution from Zach, trying to put this one away here. And 196 million out of Martel. And he knows that he's almost going to, and he doesn't tilt. He had a danger earlier in the
Wow.
ball. Amazing move.
Take it. Dude, shoot the shot.
He's got it.
There you go. Hit
There's
the right
one
orbit. Right
needle
orbit.
for 4 and
There it
nails
is.
it. And it's time
Hand
to
of the
be Hand of the
King.
King if he can hit the center. He goes
Oh,
with the
no.
left flipper. Oh, an amazing save with 2 dangers.
Oh, what is happening? Oh, no.
All right. Regains control again and uses it for up the middle. Hand of the King. Running Stark, Greyjoy, Martell, and Lannister. The jackpots are going to be lit for small points to start off, but you have to hit them twice. With the multipliers, they're up at 7.5 million.
What outstanding play by Zach Sharp.
Unbelievable, as could be expected.
Ball save is gone.
He doesn't have his add ball, but if he can complete each jackpot twice, he'll light the battering ram for the super.
Nice.
It's up the right ramp.
Nice.
Again. 4
Missed
million a
that
shot.
Right orbit.
Building his lead up.
Lost that right orbit shot momentarily. See if he can find it again. Nope, he's still got 3 though. We're still in business. He hasn't been killed by a coup in the palace yet. He's still Hand of the King.
Yeah, I mean,
that was sweet.
he could
Oh, that was good.
That
rise up the
catch.
ranks from Hand of the King to the Iron Throne to the National North American Champion of Pinball.
Zach is trying to survive.
Oh, he
Oh,
tilts.
that
And
was.
there it
Oh, he
is.
forgot that he was on 2 dangers. Still, excellent
544
game.
million from Zach Sharp.
Can Nick pull
And
out a
Nick
500
Does not
million
even
ball
give
3?
it the full minute.
Oh,
Just
no,
decides to
he's,
go right
he's
into it.
right there.
All
I don't
right.
know how smart that is.
There's the first lock. He's going to go. Oh, that's the third lock. I mean, and he's going to be able to play Lannister and Greyjoy together, at least here. The
Nice.
ideal stack for
Nice.
this multi-ball.
This could get a couple 100 million if he
Yep.
plays this out right.
Yeah, the reason why it's perfect is both of those modes are the ones that want you to shoot the exact same 5 shots that the multi-ball does for the supers. There's the first.
Nice. Let's see what he goes for next. He goes, I think he was going Dragon, but he went early.
Yep.
He's got 2 Greyjoy shots at the Dragon at the right ramp. He's got 2 Lannister shot lits. Lannister shots lit. It is the end of his ball save. He's down to 2
Successfully
balls.
separates there.
Greyjoy is over.
Use the backhand. Nice backhand there on the right ramp.
He's got 3 Lannister shots lit now.
Oh, beautiful little pass over there while the ball was
that
still
was
volleying
pretty.
up.
Didn't consummate
flipper
it by
skills.
making the shots, but he's still alive.
All right,
Oh,
Lord of Light saves him. Actually, similar to the show, Lord of Light can't always bring everybody down.
Yeah, they don't really make any mention of the red woman in this pinball machine.
All right, one more right orbit to light the supers, which we haven't
So
seen
all
any
this-
supers
all
yet
this
this
work,
game.
He only has 34 million points.
There it is. The super jackpots are
All
lit
right,
at the
here's
battering
the
ram.
super. Start chopping super.
Oh, there's the
There's
first
one.
boom. More supers
Try and stay
Oh, it's a
alive.
timer. He
Couldn't
still
stay
has a grace
alive.
period one, but he can't quite get it a little bit early. 33 million out of Blackwater. And now he's thinking mode completion.
And it's trouble. Okay.
He needs another multi-ball.
Good nudge,
Yeah,
and that's not
that's
going to do it.
Congratulations,
Congratulations to Zach Sharp, our new
Sharp.
national champion, the North American champion of pinball, and ruler of the 7 Kingdoms. Really, really strong play. Thank you for everybody for tuning in. We're going to do our award ceremony here. Maybe we'll get an interview. I think Colin's ready to go to sleep.
Thanks, Carl.
You know what? I'm ready to go to sleep too.
Great job today, Sunshine.
Thank you, thank you, and good night, all the pinball people.
There's his older brother carrying over his new trophy and plaque. And catch us again live tomorrow for the Pin Master Pin Golf World Championships, a Stern Pro Circuit event. 64 of the best players in the world will be battling it out to see who is the best golf player. I'm going to let Carl take over the situation here. Everybody enjoy this award ceremony and good night. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, I gave Josh the mic, but I don't know if he's going to do anything with it. It's late. I got to charge my batteries for tomorrow. He's got.
All right. Hi, everybody. Here we go. Who's left? Good job on you guys sticking it out. Third, fourth. All right. First, taking home the Canadian national champion title by sucking the least out of the provincial champs, Adam Becker. There is no money. There is no money for that. Fourth place from North Carolina, I think. Is that right, Drew? All right. $1,100 trophy. Drew Sidolia. Nice job. There you go. Camera's right behind you. You couldn't possibly be more wrong. There you go. Third place, representing Arizona. He made me cry after Papa 4 Juniors. Taking home $1,500 and the third place trophy, Will McKinney. Good playing, man. For you. Second place, representing Florida, Weatherman Jr. over here. $2,000 and a trophy, Nick Mueller. Yeah, and a spot to Italy if you want it. You want to go to Italy? Think about it.
Point that way.
Other way.
Smile that way? No, smile that way. That way. Turn to your left.
Oh, I didn't. Where's the key? And it's gone. All right, first place, taking home, I don't know, deal with Gary. Taking home a new in-box Stern Pro, the title of United States National Champion, and our first North American Pinball Champion, Zach Sharp. Good job. Take that. Take that. I'm done.
All right.
Thank you, Carl. Thanks, Carl.
Thank you all. Hey. All right. We'll be back tomorrow.
Thank you, Carl.
Congrats.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, everyone, for watching this whole time. We had a nice stream, I think. We'll see you tomorrow around 10 a.m. Pacific, for the first day of Penn Masters. Good night, everyone.